Hi, I'm Syd Blue and I'm a commercial pilot. So why is the organization Women in Aviation International so cool, other than the fact that they gave away nearly $700,000 this year in scholarships to 100 men and women?
I actually am here on a scholarship that was awarded to me through receiving a flight scholarship. I was also given registration to come here to this conference, and this has just been a phenomenal opportunity to be encouraged by seeing those other women, seeing those women who are in that left seat right next to you and have just gone from their private license, from that very first flight and first time they get an airplane, all the way to flying Learjets, flying corporate, flying the Boeing 737. So that's why I'm here, is just to interconnect and get to know them.
The Women in Aviation conference here is absolutely amazing. This is my second year. I was so excited to come back. I mean, it's positively just overwhelming to be surrounded with so many successful people and to have so many living legends around here who have made it possible for me to fly today, but then also to meet all these young ladies who are doing things I can't even imagine and just exceeding everyone's expectations. And I just think it's fabulous because the potential here and the energy and the enthusiasm is really unmatched.
I really like Women in Aviation. This is my first time to come to the conference. It's the best conference I've ever been to by far. There are tons of women here who are not only interested in aviation but pursuing their dream, and they're kind of who I want to emulate and who I model my own behavior after. They're experienced, aviators and maintenance and air traffic controllers. One day I hope that I'm in some type of management position, and these are all the women who will help me get there. It's a great networking experience, and also it's just great to hear their stories and everything that they love about flying. I won the Delta Engineering Scholarship for $5,000. It's great.
When I first started flying, there were no women at the airport where I was learning to fly, and that bothered me. I wanted to see people that looked like me and from my background that were flying, and I just didn't see that. And so Women in Aviation was a great organization, and I met some of my best friends through Women in Aviation.
I'm having a really good time at this conference. This is actually the third time that I've been here, and there's a lot of great networking opportunities, a lot of great people that you meet, and a lot of free pens to be had. And the educational sessions are great too, so I really enjoy it.
This is my first time I've been here, and it shows how strong women are and what a real force they are in aviation, with the mechanics and the controllers and all of the other the dispatchers, that women are throughout aviation and they have a real presence. They're not just token, and it's a real career, and aviation is a huge industry, and this conference shows the breadth of that industry and the opportunities for women.
It's great for meeting new friends and for finding out who's flying what and where they're flying. Being a woman pilot is not just being an airline pilot. There's all different kinds of flying that's going on, and all different kinds of aviation jobs. Aviation is a really fun industry, and you don't have to fly to be in aviation.
The organization Women in Aviation is fabulous. It's great for networking. It's nice for people to hear women speak about different careers and different opportunities, because it could be something that they never dreamed that they might be interested in or could attain. They can do anything they want.
As far as the scholarship, if you go on the WAI website, there's a whole listing of the process that you need. You also need to be a WAI member, which is just an invaluable tool, so that definitely is a perk in and of itself. But just go on their website and you'll find information about what they look for in a scholarship, how to apply the deadlines, what to include in your scholarship, and then just go from there.
This is my first time to the conference, and I'm just so encouraged by the attitudes of everybody and the encouragement and just the good feeling that I've never experienced at any other air show or conference.
It's a great group to network and to get more information about how to learn to fly.
This is the place you come to find like-minded souls. This is the place you come to find people who are willing to say, hey, I know about this or I know about that. You really need to try. I got a great idea for you. What was delightful was to not only get returning conference attendees who had won scholarships in the past, but returning conference attendees who had won scholarships in the past and then gotten jobs and come back, and who felt like it was important to be here every year over and over. I found out some have been back as many as 10 times since they won their scholarship. And you take Nicole Cagliati, who gives a scholarship each year and says, I will not stop until I have given back every penny that I got in scholarships. So those are the kinds of people that really make Women in Aviation, the organization, just the most fantastic thing on the planet as far as I'm concerned, for energizing people.